Hello, my name is Jacob Steinberg. I'm in the noon hour for adult fitness, and today we're going to be doing a warm-up. For our warm-up, we're just going to start with a slow march, making sure our knees are reaching about our pelvis if we can get them up that high. And we're going to add an arm swing in, make sure we're alternating. Good job. We're slowly going to get that heart rate up and get us ready for our exercise today. We're going to do this about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to move on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Our next exercise is going to be a calf raise. Up, making sure we're pushing with our toes, really feeling it in our calf, and then when we come down, we're going to add a bicep curl. So from the front, it's going to look like a calf raise, and then a bicep curl. Just like this. Good job, guys. You want to make sure that you're pushing with your calves equally, trying not to do one over the other. Good job. Keep it up. Do about 6 more of these and we'll move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Our next exercise is going to be a bent over row. So we're going to bend at our hip slightly forward. We're going to take our arms and we're going to row back. Good. Now if you want a little extra challenge, you can add a tricep kickback. Or if you want like lighter intensity, stay at your bent row and just do your kickbacks. Want to make sure it's a nice, slow and controlled movement for whichever you choose to do. And that you're really reaching out in front, pulling back, and doing your kickbacks. Good job, guys. Keep it up. We're going to do this for about 6 more. 5, 4, slow and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Making sure to breathe. Stand up nice and straight. Give your arms a little shake. Our next exercise is going to be medial and lateral arm raises. So just as it sounds, you're going to raise your arms from your side, feet together, slight bend your knees, straight out to the sides. You don't want to pass your shoulders. You really just want to feel the range of motion in your shoulders and upper back. Good. Slow and controlled movement. Both arms moving at the same pace to the same destination. Good. We're going to do about 9 more of these, and then we're going to switch to medial. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. So now we're going to do the same thing, but just straight out in front of you. You don't want to go past your shoulders. You really just want to feel your muscles opening in your back. I'm going to stand up nice and tall. Good. We're going to do about 9 more of these, and then we're going to move on. 8, 7, 6, 5. You should really feel this in your anterior delt. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Give it a shake. Our next exercise is going to be a shoulder shrug. So you're going to imagine taking your shoulders and pushing them up to your ears without moving your neck. So just like this, shrug and down. And shrug and down. If you're going to shrug, it's fine. And down. And if you want, you can add a little harder intensity. When you come down, do a jumping jack swing as a counter stretch to that shoulder shrug. So shrug, hold it, down, like a jumping jack swing. Really open up that back. Up, down, and open. Good job, guys. We're going to do about 8 more of these, and then we'll move on. Remember to breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You should be breathing in as you raise your shoulders and out when you raise your arms. 2 more. Last one, finish strong. Hold it, and down, and swing, and relax. Good job, guys. Take a second, shake that out. You guys are doing great so far. Now we're gonna move into a tricep stretch. You're gonna take one arm, put it behind your back as if you're scratching, and your other arm's gonna come up and grab your elbow and just slightly pull. Now remember, when you stretch, you wanna stretch to the point of tension, not to discomfort. And if you'd like to keep your heart rate going, you can add a march here. And we're going to sit here for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that march going. Shake out your arms and switch. We're going to hold this about 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And keeping that march going, you're going to do a bicep stretch. You're going to take your palm, face it away from you with your fingers pointing down. Take your other hand and just slightly pull. You should feel the stretch right in your forearm, into your tricep, and maybe even a little into your shoulder. Keeping that march going, making sure to breathe. Hold this about 5 more seconds and we'll switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out and switch. Same thing. Palm facing away, fingers down, and just a light pull to tension, not to discomfort. If you'd like a lighter intensity for the march, you can do a side step. If that's a little bit too much for you, just whatever you're happy, whatever's comfortable for you. Hold this about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. Now we're gonna keep doing our march or our side steps. We're gonna add in a cross arm stretch. Really want to stretch out the shoulder and the upper back here. Your arm that you're stretching with, you want it to be above your elbow, not on it. Good. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. And switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it. So you can be doing high knees here, or side steps, whatever's most comfortable for you. Just want to keep that heart rate going. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Making sure to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keeping your body standing nice and straight. And 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. Next, you're going to need a chair or something, a wall, something to balance on if you need to. What you're going to do is you're going to stand with one leg, one arm holding the chair, and you're going to do forward leg raises, just like this, guys. If you want to, for a little challenge, you can try not holding onto the chair or just tapping it. Try and practice your balance. We're going to do about 10 of these each side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're going to switch to the other leg. And then your leg that's on the ground, you want to keep a slight bend in it. You don't want it to be fully extended. And if you need to, you can just go as high as you like. You can add a toe tap. But as long as you're working, trying to practice your balance here, that's what matters. We're going to do about 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, guys. Take a second, shake it out. Next thing we're going to be doing is the same thing, but we're going to be going to our side rather than in front of us. So this is going to work more of like your hips and your glutes. So same thing, the leg that isn't moving is going to be slightly bent. You can use a chair to balance, you can tap on it, whatever gives you the most challenge for what you're capable of. And we're going to go straight out to the side and back. Trying to keep our hips with not moving and just our legs. We're going to keep your body as nice and straight as possible. Good job, guys. Make sure to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 5 more, then we'll switch. 4, 3, 2. Last one, finish strong. 1. Awesome. Now we're going to switch sides. Same thing. Leg that's not moving needs to be slightly bent. You hold onto a chair, you can tap it. Just make sure that you're practicing your balance and stability here. So, leg's just going to go straight out to the side. Put your hand on your hip to try and help your hip from moving. Good job, guys. You should really feel this in the outside of your hip. And even on the leg that's planting with, you can feel it in your quad if you're having to balance. We'll do about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Shake it out. That one was tough. All right. Now we're going to do a quad stretch. Using a chair or a wall, just grab your foot as high as you can. You want to grab right on your laces, not on your toes. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. For an extra challenge, you can try and balance on your own. You can put one. You can stare at something that's not moving, put your finger on your nose, or you can just tap the chair. Hold this about 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Now we're going to do the other leg. Same thing. Grab right on your laces, not on your toes. Try and pull that heel to your glute. Really feel the stretch in your quad here. You don't want to rock or bounce. You want to try and stay as still as possible. You can try and practice your balance here. Helps if you bend your supporting leg. Good job, guys. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we're going to do a hamstring stretch. There's 2 different ways you can do this. You can do it standing on a chair with your heel to the chair, or you can do it kneeling with one leg out. Whichever's safer for you. If you don't want to be up so high, only on one leg, this is the safer alternative. And we're just going to hold this stretch. Hands on your hips, looking straight ahead, stretching to the point of tension and not to discomfort. Good. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're going to switch legs. I'm going to do it with the chair for this leg. You can do it however you like, whichever's easiest for you. So, you want that hamstring to be nice and tight, but not discomfort. You want your toes pointing straight up and your heel right on the chair. Your supporting leg, you want about a 45-degree angle, and your hand on your hips. And you just want to feel the stretch right in your hamstring. We're going to hold this for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. You're no longer going to need your chair or a wall or anything to stabilize yourself on. Now we're going to go into some knee-ups, like marches, but much more slow and controlled. Good. For an extra challenge, you can throw in a cross-body crunch. We'll make that slow and controlled movement. Good job, guys. Or you can just do your marches, your knee ups. Good job. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. We're going to do this about 10 more seconds, and then we'll move on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take a deep breath. Wiggle it out. The next exercise is going to be a squat. So what we want to do is make sure our knees don't pass our toes. We want to drop our weight straight down and come straight back up, pushing off with our heels. So it's going to look like just like that. Good job, guys. For a lighter intensity, you can put your hands on your thighs and kind of help push up. But just make sure if you do that, your knees aren't passing your toes. You still want to drop your body weight straight down, not forward. So with our squats, for a harder intensity if you'd like, you can add a calf raise at the end of your squat, or you could add a jump. Whichever you do, if you're going to add something, make sure that you're pushing off with your heels on the way up, and then into your calf raise or jump, you're using the balls of your feet. Good job. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Take a deep breath. Shake it out. This next exercise, we're going to move to the mat on a knee. This one's going to help stretch our abductors and adductors, which is the inside and outside of your legs. So first, we're going to take our front knee, and we're going to put it at 12 o'clock. We really just want to stretch our hamstring, our opposing hip flexor here. Good. We're going to hold this for about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take our foot and move it to 3 o'clock. This is going to help stretch our abductors on the inside of our legs. Good job. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come back to 12. Kind of drive your hips forward into your hamstring stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take our front leg and put it at 9 o'clock. This is a little difficult sometimes because you can lose your balance, so you can't go all the way to 9 o'clock. You can take it to 10 or wherever feels comfortable for you. But this stretch, you want to stretch the outside, our abductors. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and switch legs. Front leg's going to start at 12 o'clock, and we're just going to drive into that hamstring stretch. You're also going to get a little bit of an opposing or opposite hip flexor stretch here. Good job, guys. Make sure you're sitting up straight, hands on your hips. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take our front foot. We're going to move it to 3 o'clock. This one's going to stretch our abductors on the outside of our legs by our glutes. Good job. Hands on your hips. Sit up straight. Take some deep breaths. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to 12 o'clock. Back to neutral. We're going to sit here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take our front foot, take it to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Good. Really stretching the inside of your legs, those adductors. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Just a few more. Our next exercise is going to be cat-cows. So with this, you want to start in a neutral position. you're taking the middle of your spine and pointing it all the way to the ceiling, looking down, really arching your back, and then on the way down, the exact opposite, taking your belly button and trying to get it as close to the ground as possible, keeping a nice arch in your back, looking up. We're going to do this, just rotating at your own pace, making sure you can feel the stretch in your back, really open up. Good. Make sure to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do this for about 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Now we're going to do some push-ups. For these push-ups, you can do them on your knees, on your hands and feet. Or if you like our next challenge, you can do them with the chair or a wall as an incline. And we're going to do push-ups for about 15 seconds. So whenever you're ready, and go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Slowly come back up to your feet. Give a good shake out. 2 more exercises left. For this one, we're going to have a really big chest. We're going to open up our chest. So think of a row with an open chest, kind of like a Superman. So we're going to do arched back, chest up, and a row back like that. Inhale as you open, and exhale as you close. Should really feel this stretching out your chest on the way up, and on the way down, a little bit of your back. Do this for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a second, shake it out. Our last exercise is going to be some jumping jacks. If you aren't comfortable with jumping, feel free to do your side steps. Just try to stay in a good rhythm for yourself. All right, ready? Go. You guys are doing great. Make sure to breathe. If this is a little bit too hard, feel free to take the lighter intensity of just a side step. Make sure to swing those arms. Good. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out, guys. Good job today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and good class.